Welcome back. As we continue our Two Americas series this afternoon, we're taking a look at generational differences in the workforce. From OK Boomer to Gen Z, each generation is facing unique challenges and experiences in the workplace. So how can we come together? We talked to some people to find out and look at bridging the divide. Every day, millions of people wake up and go to work. And in the age of the pandemic, that workplace may be remote, in a building, or a combination of the two. But as younger generations enter the workforce, there's a divide many are learning to close, and that's the variety of ages in the workplace.
It started out as just griping about millennials and like, okay, you guys got that out of your system. Now you know you need them. Here's why you need them.
Scott Van Ness is an instructor at UCCS and has helped businesses learn how to navigate a multi-generational workplace.
And so we're advising, if you're hiring new employees, things that you haven't had to worry about with your other workforce generation, you might need to spend a little time on it.
The Pew Research Center classifies generations into these groups: the silent generation, baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z. And between these groups, there are skill sets from technology to communication that differ.
And Gen Zers might operate a little bit differently. They're going to ask more questions in the workplace. They haven't had the opportunity to problem solve as much as the other generations. Not that they're bad at it, they just haven't done it.
That's not to say skills are the same for everyone in a generation.
A lot of people may have been born in a workforce generation, but they don't identify with that.
Bailey Ashita is a career coach, and at 22 years old, she's technically Gen Z.
It's so interesting because kind of depending on, even from the start of high school, because I ended up skipping a grade and I was in classes always with people that were older than me. I felt like I identified more with the millennial generation.
As a younger member in the workforce, she says having some flexibility and enjoyment is important in finding a job.
Values are extremely important, and it's so weird to think about, but we spend more time with our coworkers than, our partners or our family at home. So it'd be nice if we actually got along with them.
And one thing younger professionals are doing is not staying in jobs where they're not happy.
Previous position I had, I worked about 8 months, and I had strived towards this position for a very long time. And then it turns out that I hated it. And I think it was a good thing for me, because sometimes I think it's easier to find out what you don't want to do, and it helps you figure out what you do want to do.
Van Ness points to differences in communication styles for generations in the workplace as a key place to start in bringing people together. And there's something to be said about having different generations work together.
You'll find that there are a lot more commonalities than there aren't, and that the strengths of each of the different workforces can help.
And when it comes to recruiting younger workers, they want things that are different from older generations. For example, putting a competitive work environment in a job listing might actually scare some of the younger workers away.
The reason why is they've seen what competition has done.
And typically, younger workers may think of it as something negative. Instead, Van Ness says focusing on collaboration and what everyone can offer each other is the way to go. And Van Ness has even brought this up in his own classroom. He said he's gone through Excel projects, and then his own students have come up and said, "What are you doing? There's all these different shortcuts." He says that's just one example of ways that we can all learn from each other. Of course, a lot of differences highlighted between generations throughout the pandemic, mainly in preferences of working remotely or going into the office, all things that will ultimately shape the future of how we work.